Alright everyone, what's going on? It's Voodoo here. Let me actually come turn this light on. I should have done before I started the video. But welcome to night number 2 of the room renovation of 2014. It's barely recognizable, isn't it? This is what my room looks like currently. So as you can see, we have done a lot of work today. Alright, so let me sort of go through with you guys what we did today. So we worked from about, I'd say, noon-ish is when we left the house till about 7 o'clock at night is when we stopped. And what we did was, first thing we did was we went to the Home Depot and we picked up the paint. We picked up 3 gallons in total of the paint, and we picked up 1 gallon of this white primer that you see on the wall now. And we bought all kinds of supplies. We bought brushes, we bought rollers, we bought rolling pans, we bought the blue painter's tape, we bought a few things. And we came home, and then we came up here, and the first thing we did was we had to move all the furniture. So as you can see, the only furniture left in the room is this baker's rack that was over there. We moved it in front of this door, which we're not painting, so that would be out of the way. And the bed, of course, because this is too big to get out of the door. So we just put it on sliders, and we've been sliding it up and down as we need to make room. Everything else is now out of the room, all right? The amp and the guitars did get moved. The dresser's gone. And if we come over here, we can see that the night table is gone. Over here where my computer setup goes, that's all gone. And of course my TV and TV stand are all gone. So we did all of that, we moved all the furniture out. Then we had to do some cleaning. So I came in here and I wiped down all of the baseboards and the door frames with a wet cloth to get all the dust out. I don't think that that's ever been done. It's embarrassing to say, but I don't think I ever actually dusted the baseboards before. So we had to do that to clean them. And then I came in and vacuumed everything because, you know, when you move furniture like this dresser and everything and the bed that's been in the same spot for 10 years, there's a lot of trash and junk behind it, you know, old pens and dust and dirt, crumbs and such. So I ran a vacuum through, vacuumed everything up, so we did all the cleaning. And then we came back in and we taped. And as you can see, everything is taped up with the blue tape. The wall, the door frames, the baseboards, around all the windows. We also, as you can see, we had to take the blinds down off the windows so that we could get in there and paint. So those are removed for the time being. And we taped everything, which is a lot more tedious and a lot longer of a process than you might think. Taping all of this up and making sure it's all lined up with the walls and all that kind of stuff. So we taped. And then finally, the last thing we did, we came in, we put these cloths down. Or actually, before all that, another thing we had to do is you can see these holes here that are repaired, puttied up. We had to do that. So we had over here we had where these shelves were. We had metal sort of wedges in the wall that we had to remove. Had all these holes in the walls we had to patch. Of course, all of this putty is just patchwork. You know, just patching up scratches and stuff. These are staying in because these shelves are going back up. So these metal things are staying. We'll probably just paint right over them. And after we patched up all the walls and everything, and we taped everything up, then we did the primer. As you can see, the white primer, there's the can on the ground. We got a gallon of that, and my dad and I together painted. We didn't do, as you can obviously tell, we didn't do the top because we feel like the top is a light enough color to where, you know, again, we're going to be putting 2 coats of paint on the wall, and so we figured that, you know, and the paint itself is a paint and primer in one. It's Bare Ultra paint, so we really just want to get the primer over the very dark green and over the border. So as you can see, guys, RIP to the sports border. It's now retired. You can still see it through the primer a bit. Yeah, you can see all here. It's still visible through the primer, but for the most part, it's, you know, it's dampened by the presence of the primer on there. So RIP to the sports border. Even though you can still see it, come tomorrow, you will no longer be able to see the border. It's going away. So this is all what we did today. As you can see, we also primered up where I put the test paint on the wall. We painted over that. So that's pretty much where we are right now. It was a lot of work, like I said, from the time we left the house to go to Home Depot till the time we stopped today working was about 7 hours. And so tomorrow is the first day that we actually get to put the colored paint on the wall. So tomorrow's an exciting day. I'm really looking forward to it because we finally get to see what the colors are actually going to look like on my wall. It is going to be a lot of work. There's some things on the ceiling we have to do before we can start. So this vent here has to come off the wall. Right now I think we're planning on leaving the ceiling fan up and see if we can get around it. This smoke alarm has to be taped up. One half of it's taped right now. I gotta get up and get the other half tomorrow, and this light has to come down so we can paint the ceiling. But tomorrow we're putting the first coat of paint on. So over this primer is going to be the dark royal blue color, and then of course above it, everywhere you see this peach color, will be that light seafoam blue. And I'm really looking forward to it tomorrow because it's going to be fun. You know, it shouldn't be too bad tomorrow because it's just painting. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's just painting. You know, today was a bunch of the grunt work, moving the furniture, cleaning, taping, you know, patching the walls, sort of all that stuff. So kind of the not fun stuff, and then just painting this bland white on the wall. Tomorrow should be better and more fun because all we have to do is paint. You know, we just get in, and it's a lot to paint, but with the two of us together, it shouldn't take us too terribly long. And I'm excited because we get to first look at the paint on the walls. So as far as what we're doing for a rail, a sort of a wooden rail to separate the colors out, we looked at some wooden rail today. We didn't make a purchase yet at Home Depot, and so the wooden rail might not be happening still till later in the week. So the room might not be ready to actually move all my furniture and stuff back in, you know, for still a little while. Doesn't mean I can't move back into the room. You know, I can still sleep in the bed. I can maybe move, you know, some stuff in here in a few days, but the rail might not be done because we got to have time to do it. Of course, my dad works this week, so we got to have time to actually go to the store, pick out what rail we want, and then we got to do the install, which is going to be a little challenging. Of course, we have to cut all the parts to the correct length, level it all out, and put it all on the wall. So that could take a little while. I don't really have a time frame yet for you on that. But again, all of next week, there's no new content coming out that I need to play. So, you know, it's okay if, like I said, I kind of plan on not having video game content next week either because of my orientation and still putting this room together, even though, you know, even putting the chair rail back in and then moving all the furniture in, redecorating, all that kind of stuff. So we'll have to just, you know, we got to sort of play it by ear when it comes to the chair rail in, but, you know, we'll sort of do the best we can. So this is the room, what it looks like tonight. Tonight's my first night that I gotta sleep down the hall, because I mean I can smell it just being in here. The paint, you can smell the fumes and everything. So I obviously can't sleep in this. It's not safe. So you know, I'm gonna go sleep down the hall. One final thing I do want to show you is all the furniture and where we've moved it, which is out here. So as you can see, here's my dresser and all the furniture. Night table, TV stand, computer desk. That's where my computer goes. There's my TV right there. And all that other kind of good stuff. So all my furniture is now seated outside. My bed is full of stuff, as you can see, my monitors and other such things. So that's sort of where we stand right now with the room. So again, this is night number 2 of the renovation. Tomorrow night's vlog should be a pretty fun, pretty interesting one, because again, I get to show you the actual color on the wall. We get to take a look at what the room, get sort of an idea of what the room's going to look like, sort of the atmosphere of the room, the feel of it with the new paint, and I am, you know, looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm going to basically go down the hall, and I need to actually wash the sheets on that bed, so I need to go do that right now. But I'm gonna go chill out down there, bring my laptop, watch some YouTube, put the TV on in there, and just relax, because we did a lot of stuff today. And then tomorrow comes the fun painting day, so looking forward to that. And hope you guys are looking forward to and interested in seeing what the colors will look like tomorrow. So all right, thank you guys as always for continuing to watch. I'll have another video up tomorrow night for you guys, and we will continue and go from there. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.